Well, that answers that question.
Of the world as we know it, and I'm gonna buy all the battle chips I can.
I just started to wonder about that. Igsby,
Yeah, so
you're
I
an incredible
actually
nerd.
went back because it's like, well, I don't want to go in the last comp yet because I want to buy whatever I can because, well, I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna 100% this still. Because this might not actually be the last video.
I don't know.
It's hard to say. I mean, I've got...
How close are you?
Well, I can't find out in the library. I can find out here. 121, which is still pretty good. Which means I still have to fight everybody that I haven't fought.
A little far away, but...
S-chips, and also deal with guys like...
Oh.
Shadow Man and Magic Man. Wait, we don't even know who Magic Man is. My bad. But,
yeah, you gotta get the S rank for version 3s, huh?
Definitely don't want anything else other than that. And then, of course, I also have to get version 2 of Skullman, and I actually have to fight Proto Man again to get his version 3, and then...
this is sounding less appealing.
I don't know, maybe it won't be too bad. As soon as I'm done doing Chip Trader stuff.
Oh man, a white sword!
A White Sword M, wow, that's totally appealing. Who knows, maybe we'll see that Life Sword M in the next game. Or in this game.
Yeah, let's not hold our breath.
That's a total lie. And Viz 2, I don't care. And then I do this because I don't know why.
Heck yeah, mini bomb.
Yeah, I totally can't do the Buster Bomb. Because...
That totally wasn't
I don't know.
in our folder at the start of the game, either.
But actually it was the B&L codes, but still.
Oh, close enough.
And I still don't know how to use Metro lines, apparently. Just like I don't know how to use elevators.
Gonna ride the train station.
So, what better way to start this little session than to fight Masa's Sharkman version 3?
Masa, you're back! Oh.
Yep. That didn't go very well. Neither did that.
So, about that S rank.
Or that. Yeah, that S rank's gonna be really difficult. So, who knows? Maybe I actually get it on this attempt. It's kind of hard to say. But, yeah, he's still a thing.
Whoa.
And doing a... Ow.
Yeah, that came fast. Whoa.
Ow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was just standing there. That was kind of pathetic. I think one thing that I wish I'd done in this, for the Sharkman fights is to use the, what's it called? Electman chip, because it kind of could help.
Yeah, really, when you're going for S ranks on bosses, it's almost necessary to... Ooh. Here we are!
The moment you have been waiting for. Metguard, dash. Gutsman.
Guts shoot.
Guts shoot.
Sharkman, where are you? There you are. Yes!
Guts.
Whoosh!
Toss! And I didn't have a name for it.
That is the best
lame.
program advance. That will remain the best program advance forever.
It's one of them, but there is another program advance. Aside from this, spoiler alert, this program advance is in the next game. Also, Skullman's really helpful because he can seek out the real Finn, which is Sharkman.
Pretty nice.
So that we can get Sharkman version 2.0, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Also?
What?
No damage.
Well.
Yeah, that happened.
But yeah.
So actually, a real fight, instead of whatever the heck that was. And why I hate Sharkman so much.
With getting S ranks on bosses, it's almost always a good idea to just go through and set up a folder specifically for that boss.
Yeah, and it is really tedious because, well, sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. And speaking of working, I actually got some really good luck in this battle because Sharkman
Ooh.
decided to behave and be in that front row with the Lect swords. Because with that, I got the S rank.
No, why?
Yep.
Masa,
pretty good
please,
action.
if you could just give us one chip.
Nope. Not happening. And
Gonna kick his fish stand.
I destroyed his fish food because that's what I thought about him. I don't know. But yeah, that pretty much was the tipping point of, I'm not gonna do this 100%, at least not in this portion. Because there could be the off chance that I do this at a later date of 100%ing this. But not now. I want to go to Mega Man Battle Network 2.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Especially when I had to do Number Man 4 times in a row for an S rank, and I got on the 4th try. I mean, he's not hard, but it's just tedious. But I mean, imagine if that happened to any other boss you fight, where you fight perfectly and then it just decides, no, we're feeling a little stingy today. We're not going to give it to you.
Yeah, I'm really admiring the later games all of a sudden right about now.
Yeah, because, I mean, there's still a pain to do. I'm looking at you, Battle Network 3, and your ridiculous bosses that are just so unbelievably difficult. Drill Man.
Drill Man was fun. I don't know, like, maybe...
It's like, you only get, like...
Maybe I'm not speaking from experience with the later forms, but... I thought Drill Man was fun.
It's like, there's half the time you can't even attack it. And it's like, if you don't pack swords, it's like, well, you're screwed. Hope you have a save file that's, like, right before that.
What do you mean, swords?
I don't know.
Oh, like wide swords, I guess.
Yeah, so the game crashed right there.
Oh.
So I actually had to redo the Chod fight, which wasn't too bad. So fortunately, I didn't lose much data there.
While we're talking about the guy, I love how he's apparently doing some sort of secret undercover thing in the middle of AC/DC Town. But he can't tell us what he's doing there because it's a secret.
Oh, you mean Chod?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
He's saving the world from the World 3, but he can't tell us how as he stands there. It's a secret.
Mm-hmm. It's a secret to everyone, and of course that's the easiest joke ever.
But don't worry, he's definitely helping.
Right. But now, we were and this is the last comp, I guess you could say, and just some easy viruses that can go down to a hero sword, because that's kind of what we do, because of balancing and power of chips.
Mm-hmm.
But what I was going to say, we were continuing talking about navies and later games. I do not like Drill Man, because it seems like you can't use shooting chips because, well, unless he decides to descend from your row or your column.
We'll leave his specific problems for when we get to him, I think, because he's a discussion all on his own.
Same thing with Beastman and Bubbleman and...
They're all discussions all on their own.
Yeah. Although, I mean, Battle Network 2 has a few, and considering where I'm at with that recording, there's going to be a lot of editing.
Yeah, you have to be at least a good way through it.
Oh, I am. I mean, there's a scenario I haven't quite started yet, and it's a scenario. Well then. It's probably not the one you're thinking, but it doesn't matter. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about this Electman comp, not really a comp, but also Big Snake 2, which summons a snake in your field, and it just acts all random and stuff by blocking your way.
That's not that threatening for a late game virus that seems to only appear by itself.
Yep. Okay, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so about this comp. Notice that we don't have any batteries.
Yeah.
But there are the invisible pathways for whatever reason.
Well, you gotta have those.
Not really.
Yeah, not really, but you gotta
Well,
have
actually,
those.
well, okay, it has to have something. I mean, there was still the fire in the fire comp, there was the doors in the number comp, the sliding ice in the ice comp, and then the changing of signals in the color comp.
Yep.
So there's that.
By the way, it's getting a little late. Have we reached the point that you were going to talk about something about randomness?
Randomness? Oh, you mean like a certain speedrun
Yeah.
thing, right? In a bit, not quite yet.
Alright.
Because I mean,
I don't know
there are some things that come up.
Then I really
Also,
don't know what you're
125
talking
chips.
about, or what you're planning on talking about.
It's just a curious little thing. Also, that Progbot tells you something very important. This is a point of no return. I don't really understand. Actually, I kind of understand why. Because considering what happens after this sequence, you can't really go back because it kind of screws up a lot of things. Also, Roll has the ability to materialize platforms that are there? Question mark?
I don't know. I've never quite understood what Roll's abilities are. They seem to
And we also never
change a lot.
understand Land's denseness because it kind of still shows.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Wizard Man, except, or no, I'm sorry, Magic Man, because he's totally the what?
Just the name Yahoot.
Yeah, it's really something. But this boss is really annoying in his own right because he has two magic circles and, like a wizard or a magician, and I somehow hit.
Whoa!
He can summon viruses and very
Those are
annoying
scary
ones
viruses.
if you are unlucky.
Mostly the cloudy.
Yeah, I got really bad luck on this beginning part because I can't even get to this cloudy virus.
At least he himself seems very incredibly ineffective.
Oh, Magic Man?
Yep. Send him fire down the middle.
Unless he gets you trapped with the cloudy viruses or something else. I think there are Gaia viruses, but I'm not sure.
Got quite the beard, though. That's
So
true.
what's the best way to take out a magician? Well, first, we get rid of that. The Fanner can just
melee!
What it's doing. Yeah, we defeat a wizard by punching it because he's a squishy wizard. And we S-ranked it, unlike most of the other fights, except maybe whatever.
Mega Man, you're not supposed to just turn around.
And he's like, phew. It's like, he didn't get the upgrade, and then he gets blown away. No! Magic Man, look out! And it's like, all of a sudden he knew that Proto Man was jacking in. It's like, I don't even know how he knew that, unless because he's a spiritual dude that he can actually sense navies or something. Hence why there's all those Navi ghosts or whatever, but that's besides the point.
Who knows?
So we get something called a hub.bat, or hubbat I'll just call. And now we get to kind of hear more of the backstory as far as who Hub is. Because Lan actually used to have a twin brother, I believe it was, at a very young age because they were twins. But apparently Hub died at a very young age because of an illness.
Some sort of heart disease.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
And basically with NetNavis, it's not really possible to have a connection together because it's driven by emotions, human DNA or something like that. And if the DNA together is like too close, they would become a single entity, but it's harmful because if a Navi feels pain, then the operator feels pain, and if like the Navi gets deleted, then
You're getting a little ahead of yourself.
yeah. Well, that's what he says here, isn't it?
2 minutes from now, yeah.
Well, I thought I'd at least get through some of this because this is a very long sequence.
Yeah, it is.
Of course, I mean, I don't know how else we fill the time. Considering I think we're probably more than halfway through the video already, which is... Oh yeah, he's a new generation Navi, so of course there's going to be danger, just like how Mega Man in the classic series has the free ability to think on his own, which is dangerous.
Well, you just said that the danger was too much of a connection between the operator and Navi.
Well, I was mostly referring to, well, like, it seems like each series has almost kind of like its own danger, like...
I suppose that's true.
Battle Network, it's having the Navi and operator connected that would do harm to one another. You have the classic series, which is more of robots thinking independently, which could harm the human race. And then, actually that could almost be the same for the X series, I want to say.
Yeah.
And then, as far as the other series, kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, with a flashing white light that blinds us, LAN is now connected with Hub.
And Hub's back on its feet.
Or now he calls. And now Mega Man understands that, well, I guess the whole secret's been spoiled and he is a son of light or something. I don't know. The power is overwhelming, but we're really not any different, honestly, in power or something. I don't know.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, but this is kind of a case where, if I didn't already say it, we can't save the game once we go to Magic Man.
Oh, yeah.
And we also can't do the network thing, not that we'd even do it.
I must say the series is very good about warning us when something like this is going to happen.
If you talk to people. If it's one of those things where you just go through the game without really talking to people, then it's possible to miss it,
If you go through the game without talking to people, you're missing a lot of things anyway.
Yeah,
I
guess you could say.
Let's be serious here.
And also, speaking of being serious, I'm putting in the recovery chips because I might need them for the final boss. Okay, so I should probably talk about the final boss because it does have some relevance. And
wow,
that was a great line right there. But also, first things first, talk to Mail for no reason. And also, we can fight Chad. But it's pointless because, yes, it's a smart call because, well, even if we defeat him, I don't think we would get to keep the chip.
I can't remember if you can or not.
Okay. But, yeah, so while we're talking to Wily or watching him watch the black hole bomb float away...
installing the virus, I guess.
I should talk about the speedrun sense of this game because... Now, I mentioned before that the final boss and a certain area in the ice comp have relevance together. There is a speedrun trick where it involves saving on the frame as you get to a boss cutscene. Like, you know those polar bear viruses that we fought?
Yeah, I remember those.
Well, if you save on the frame that you're about to enter the cutscene for a battle... or something like that, there's a way that you can skip the boss entirely.
And that works for the final boss too?
Yes. So, if you manage to do that...
But you can't save at this point.
Or, no, wait, it's if you hit the menu. That's what I think it is.
Oh.
I forget what it is, but T-Terra J mentions it in his latest video on YouTube. I just can't remember what it was in exact detail. But if you can do that, you save basically 2 minutes of fighting the life virus.
Skipping the final boss is quite something.
Yeah, but obviously I don't do the trick in this.
Well,
because
yeah, that wouldn't be a
I haven't even tried it.
good playthrough then.
No, it wouldn't. Also, this is the last random virus battle in the game, so get used to these Megalian 3s that are complete jerks.
Hey, we are a little stronger. We're doing 96 damage instead of 60, instead of 80.
And they can also reach from the back row or something. I don't know.
So I guess
I also have to be.
I guess Hub.Bat did make Mega Man just a tiny bit stronger.
Oh yeah, I never actually noticed the damage output. Okay, I was listening to you say that. It's like, wow, I never noticed this until now. It's kind of weird.
So, right now Wily's just standing there with his finger pointed to the sky, waiting for us to either win or lose.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how stuff like that happens, where there's a sense of danger in the real world, and it's like, well, okay, time in the real world and in the net can pass at different time rates.
Maybe.
Also, this is the life virus.
Final boss.
He has an aura
bulky,
of
yeah.
100. And he also has some attacks, like a windshield wiper that doesn't even hit me. And he also has the scuttle viruses, which are very annoying. So remember the whole deal about how there's all these elements? That's its defense against it. Against the armors, anyway. Is if you get hit by these scuttle viruses or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if you have a fully charged thing, and also it can summon meteors, I kind of forgot about that.
Ooh. It's got a lot of things it can do.
Yep. It has a lot of toys. And I don't know if I meant to kill that skull virus or what I was doing. But also, as you'll notice that I was sitting there for whatever reason, I was waiting to hit it because whenever it charges its attack, it can actually be hit since it takes down its barrier. So you're not completely screwed if you don't have chips that do 100 damage or more.
Oh, well, that's good. I was just thinking that aura would easily be the toughest part of it.
Mm-hmm. It's the same for like some of the other fights in later games, like Base. We do not see at all because, well, I'm gonna be done after this video.
Yeah.
So what better way to defeat the life virus than with
the
our
classic
favorite program advance, the guts shoot. I can't think of any other way to end this segment because
you
nope
test. Take
that is the hero
wood.
scuttle. Yep.
We don't like your element. There.
But there's still a hero, and that hero is the hero sword. Because, unfortunately, we will never see it again. I don't think. But yeah, that's the life virus. Show the screen more, why don't you?
It seems a little easier than the final bosses that I'm used to.
Yeah,
or than I remember it being, honestly.
Mm-hmm. What have you done? That third what was capitalized for some strange reason.
You have no one to blame but yourself for this, Wily. You stood there with your finger in the air.
And he's laughing while his lab is destroyed.
Hey guys!
And you're all casual about this, Lan. I mean, destruction has never been so sweet. I don't know.
That's some way to hurry.
Yep. World 3
forever! And
happy music immediately. And we get reunited with everybody else, which includes the parents, the kids, the hair, Chad, I guess.
Even Freud.
Freud and the twin sister teachers.
Yep.
And Mom and Dad are getting all lovey-dovey in front of us. And continues to prove that Lan is dense. He really is dense. He sure is dense. Oh, okay, he didn't say that. But it also kind of makes us wonder if there can get like Navis can have romantic feelings or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is not foreshadowing anything at all.
Foreshadowing this. I don't know what the 4 is there for. Whoa, Dex is glowing.
Yeah, yeah. I never actually noticed that he actually glows sort of steaming red there in a way, but sort of a little bit of character development for Chad. They kind of accepts land, sort of, maybe.
He's getting there. He's still got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm. And there's still a long way to go in this series because, well, it's not over yet because Land needs to wake up on his own now. And also, there's an alarm in the doghouse because that's actually one of the things we probably never mentioned because it's actually a security system. But we're gonna jack in because it's time to transmit to the credits. And
Always,
the credits
always love these credit scenes.
The credits in this one are sort of lacking in a way. They're really short, actually.
Huh.
But it shows some of the places that we've been, so it's okay. Like, the viruses in the fire comp are not deleted or unresponsive anymore. Male's succeeding as usual because she's bright. I do like the kind of that little remix of the Numberman theme, or not Numberman theme.
Ha!
Also, take that, Massa.
Even the credits cover him.
Yep. That's what I think of this 100%. It's garbage. But, yeah. I mean, I guess I should just go off by saying that I do like Mega Man Battle Network 1. Just 100%ing it, it's really frustrating because there's just a lot of RNG that...
And navigating is frustrating too.
Yeah. Fortunately, it won't be as frustrating in the later games. Sort of. Also, this scene was just kind of a little weird, just seeing Chad and just that random family or whatever, but I almost want to say it kind of foreshadows to kind of some of the story with Chad in a way.
Oh, I never thought about it that way.
For the for the third game, I would say.
Yeah, I never really thought about it like that.
I think you know what I mean.
I do.
And then Gutsman.
Your hacks don't work everywhere, Gutsman.
Nope.
And
get a look at
everybody's
a few
back
of these
together.
guys because most of them are not coming back, which is a shame because I kind of like Zap.
Yeah. Mega Man, what are you doing? What are you doing out of the PAT?
Don't worry about it. He's totally not doing something in a very later game, but that's besides the point. So yeah, this is Mega Man Battle Network 1, and next time we may be doing Battle Network 2.
Yep, I've had fun.
A lot later.
See you next time.
Bye.